ऐसे पकड़ के खड़ा है।
So you did. Should we sing more? Sing more? Yes. Yes. I know. Very inspiring people. How many did not sing when we were singing? Be honest. It's a meditation hall. How many did not sing? Raise your hand. High up, no chicken arms. Okay. How many sang little bit, 50-50? Raise your hand. Okay. How many sang 100%? Dinesh, should we believe this? Yes? खाली हो गया ना? Those who were singing 100%, खाली हो गया ना? और ऐसे ढीले से ऐसे बैठे तो थोड़ा जोश आ गया ना? अभी भी थोड़ी थकावट लग रही है, little bit ढीला सा लग रहा है, दिमाग में कुछ चल रहा है, हाँ या ना? हाँ तो प्लीज एक और दे दो। लेकिन आप सब गाओगे ना जोर से, होश से, दिल से, है ना? दिल से नहीं तो फिर भी गा लेना, जोर जोर से, चिल्ला चिल्ला के गा, लेकिन गाना, समझ गए?
आनंदमयी माँ, आनंद रूपा माँ, आनंदमयी माँ, आनंद रूपा माँ, आनंदमयी माँ, आनंद रूपा माँ, आनंदमयी माँ,
जय गुरुदेव। What do you want to do now? Guru stories, Didi. You have to ask me something. I'm not a good, just random Guru storyteller. English is okay?
Yes.
How many need Hindi? That's good because I don't really know it either. Ask me something. In the context, some Guru story comes. Just randomly like that. What happens? It just becomes a story. And for a few moments you hear it, for a few moments you feel a sense of wow or inspiration or some sense of expansion. And then 2 seconds later, what does the small mind do? What does it do? I wish I had that. I didn't have that. Oh, I came so late. ऐसा सब होता है ना? Yes or no? So if it's in the context, then you see that we all have Guru stories that has brought us closer to Gurudev, which means the Guru, self. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
You are understanding me, right? The language, I mean. Yes? Okay. So ask me something. And you know what? We ask often hypothetical, philosophical, intellectual questions. Don't ask me that because I'm going to call you out on it and you won't like it. Ask something that's important to you, that really matters to you. Then you will ask and something will come through and I will learn and we all will learn, maybe understand something and then we move together forward. Right? Yes.
Letting go of attachments and accepting things.
Letting go of attachment and accepting. That's a statement or a question?
How do I do that? I am
How to be attached and let go.
How to let go of attachment.
How to let go of attachment. How many have this question? Let me see. Okay. Did anyone else in history ask this question? Some known dude? Who? ये सवाल किसने पूछा है? सब जानते हैं, उसका नाम तो जानते हैं, उसको मतलब ऐसी पहचान नहीं है लेकिन नाम तो जानते हैं। ये किसने? हाँ, किसने पूछा है? अर्जुन, है ना? उनका प्रश्न क्या था? देखो ये हमारे हैं, हमारे को नहीं मार, किसी और को मार देंगे, तुझे मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है। अर्जुन का सवाल, मैं किसी को क्यों मारूं, ऐसा तो नहीं था ना? He was not asking why, I don't want to kill, killing is bad, it's terrible, if I kill I'll have bad karma, I don't want to do that, what's the point of killing people and then taking the throne? Was this his question? No. His question was, why should I kill my own? That is bad karma. If I kill my own uncles and aunt and guru and so on, this I don't want. औरों को तो कोई बात नहीं, है ना? So how long did it take him to understand how to let go?
18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita.
I'm telling you, he still didn't get it. थक गया होता. He got tired at 700 verses, but I don't think he understood how to let go of attachment. Because, how do we know that? Abhimanyu. Correct? When Abhimanyu passed, many sons died in that battlefield. Many children, many sons died. He was not weeping for any of them. He was weeping for his son. Isn't it? So he didn't learn it the first 700 verses. So Bhagwan ko kya karna pada? What did God have to do? What?
Pick up the
the whole Gita again. आपको पता है ना? You know that or no? That's why your whole face is looking. Yeah, when Abhimanyu died, in Abhimanyu youth, again he went through full-on attachment. And then again Bhagwan gave him the whole Bhagavad Gita. And again, did he get it? Yes or no? Huh? Well, you know what? I heard that through the eternity process, there are a lot of Arjuns reborn. Have you heard that? Yes or no? So I don't think he got it. It's not a one-time thing, you know. I'm attached and then now I'm free and I'm free forever. It's not like that. That's the first thing. You know? At least you're remembering to ask, I'm attached and I don't know how to let go. But can I ask you a question? What attachment do you want to let go of?
That's causing pain.
Some ladki. The thing that causes pain. बोलते नहीं यार.
Yes.
लड़की. कब से जानता है इसको?
More than 4 years.
4 years. Oh. उनको छोड़ना है या तुमको छोड़ना है?
I have to leave.
You have to. अच्छा. उनको छोड़ना है.
It's
She
already
wants to
done.
let go.
It's already done.
It's already done. Then, look, if you go outside, this is Mumbai after all. If you go outside, stand somewhere, there are a lot of two-legged ones walking around. Pick somebody. You know, you just focused in on one person. Any single women in here? You have to make a little light of the situation. If you keep thinking all the serious things, you know, then you get more pulled into the grief, into the loss. You understand what I'm saying to you? You have to find the lightness of it. Keep the connection in your heart, but move forward with some degree of lightness. Really, you met her just 4 years ago. Now, how come she is going to make or break your whole rest of your life? How does that make any sense? It doesn't. You have to introduce a little bit of lightness, a little bit of broad, wide angle at the whole thing. But also you have to give some time. How long is it that you...
8 months.
8 months. In 4 years, 8 months, it's long enough. You have children? No, enough. So you are free. Why you guys are laughing? One of you probably broke somebody's heart like that also. See, they're laughing. You have to find lightness, you know. We take things so seriously. I'll tell you something. One of the problems is in this culture, in this country, we went from 0 to full on, 100%. I remember when I first came from US to India, there was like 3 TV channels. And the channels, the TV played like very specific family program and at a very specific time. And in the living room, you would find grandmother, mother, daughter, and even a young grandchild, all in one room. To me, coming from US, it was like being in 1940s or something, from US perspective. And then I don't remember exactly what happened, but Rajiv Gandhi, I think, was the PM at the time. Somehow he opened up the economic borders. And television went from 3 channels to multiple channels. And TV programs from 6 at night to 9 at night to sort of all day and all kinds of things. I mean, slowly, but there was full throttle opening up of this. Do you all remember? Some of you would remember. No? Okay. you went from, in a movie, showing somebody pretending to kiss like behind the door. They would show you a door and some guy or a girl, would, usually a guy, stick his head through and then come out and pretend like he kissed or something in the back. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? You went from that to Madonna. Suddenly, in Lady Gaga, in the middle of a living room, from 0 to 100 age practically. Yes? And that has simply increased. Just trust me, I'm not saying this is right or wrong, marry this way or that way, have boyfriends or don't. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just discussing the factual journey, that's all. But in US, we slowly, incrementally came to where America is today. In 1940s, 1950s, you could not date the way you see happening today. A boy or a girl, boy would show up at a girl's house and they would sit in the living room and watch TV or something. Whatever, listen to records. That's really what they used to do. Mom would make some food, they would come, and then the boy would go home. And then in the 50s, a decade later, a boy would come, boy would meet mother and father, ask for permission, yes, you can take my daughter, and then there would be a chaperone. You know what a chaperone is? Some adult or someone who goes with you. And you go to a restaurant, they sit there and the couple sits over there. You understand? And then when it's time, you go back. After some time, dad would say, yes, you can take my daughter, but she has to be home at 9 o'clock. And they would be just waiting at the door at 9 o'clock. And the boy has to drop her home. Why am I telling you this? Because slowly, the human mind cultured itself in negotiating human emotion, connection, contact, and all such things. आप समझ रहे हो? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes or no? Yes. You cannot negotiate human emotions from 0 to 100. They have slowly evolved. 10 years of this, then 10 years of that. In the 1970s, it was different again. 80s, it was different. And then you have what you have today, Tinder. Yes? Casual, what do you say? Friends with benefits. But in that time span of 10, 20, 30, 40 years, your genetic mutation happens, if you want to understand it like that. You start to slowly tuck your emotions into a corner. That sense of connection, feeling, ektapan, oneness, this becomes a compartmentalized thing. How many of you have been to the West and have interacted a lot with people from the West? Have you not noticed there's some other way that they interrelate? Yes or no? Yes. They experience whatever connection, but they say it from intellectual intimacy, not actual from the heart. There is something called intellectual intimacy. From the intellect, everything feels, oh, Swamiji, I love you so much, you're so sweet. But कोई धड़कन यहाँ नहीं हो रही है. ये सब यहाँ से मुंह से बाहर निकल रहा है. Everything goes in the head and out of the mouth. It's that experience, what we speak about, loyalty and the sensation and the feeling. And the rising of energy is not really experienced. There's a sort of disconnect or shutdownness, depending on how much and what has happened in their life. Do you all understand what I'm saying? Yes. I ask because I'm trying to keep my accent curtailed, speaking slow, but if I'm not, you should stop me, okay? So it's not 0 to 100. They have learned over time the art of shutting certain pieces away. Only then can they be available friends with benefits or casual or this or that or the other thing. You understand this? It's not easily possible. By the time they are 12, 13, maybe 14 on the late side, they have already gone through 1, 2, 3 emotional breaks. At that age, no human being is able to manage an emotional disconnect. You can't manage it developmentally, not because of anything, not because you're Indian or non-Indian or anything. You're not developmentally prepared to manage it. So what do you do with those emotions and the delicateness of the heart? Somehow find a way to bury it, judge it, and make conclusions out of it. I'm never going to do that again. This is too painful. This is not right. I will do the same thing. I will not trust. This is okay. That is not okay. Are you understanding?
Yes.
Look, parents, even you have to understand this. You are in a world that's very different today for your children than what you were going through. So, communication needs to happen, number one. What I'm saying is you have to become more aware, more conscious of how you enter into connections and how you step out. It's not easy, that is not what I'm saying, and yet I'm saying what I said. Go outside. How many women are walking about? Pick one, because you randomly picked this one. I know that you wove a story around it after. Of course, there's karma and all of that, but you notice what people do? When they don't have confidence, they make a big thing out of it. And then we happened to meet each other, and we looked at each other, and we were on the same advanced course. Yeah. It just means you got into trouble in the advanced course. You were not paying attention to the instructions of the teacher or the guru or anything. You were looking over there. You follow me? I'm saying something to you. On the one hand, you have to make light. On another hand, you have to say, my emotions, my heart, its ability to be vulnerable, to be open, available, is very important. Whether or not I possess that person, I will keep it. Whether or not that person, quote, is mine, not belonging, mine, ownership. 8 months in 4 years, it's enough. Move on. Just move on. And if it hurts, great. It's taken you in. Look, nobody goes inward and everything is hunky-dory, do they? How is your life? Awesome. That's it. There's not much. You don't get much depth out of that. You get a lot of conceptualization out of that person, ideology and concept, but actually feeling that sense of connection and belonging, that comes when somewhere you have to become antarmukhi. You have to turn your drishti inward, your vision inward. And that's what happens. And you have to be willing and agree to feel the pain. In the end, what does Arjun do? Okay, whether I can let go of attachment or not, or mine or not, is it right or wrong, is it good karma, bad karma, and Bhagavan gives in this whole answer of enlightenment. The guy wasn't even asking for enlightenment. He had dropped a question in a question basket. That's it. Right?
Yes.
That's all. I mean, it was an extreme question. Can you imagine being in front of someone you love so much, that you're attached to use your words so much, and you have to fight them? So his situation was extreme, but it was a question in a question basket. Just like we asked Gurudev, what do I do with my relationship? Okay. He's the guru, but we're still stuck on making sure our lives get solved. Little things get solved. It's okay. But Bhagavan gives him the whole answer to freedom. Does he get it? Gurudev's given it to us also. Did we get it? Yes or no?
No.
No. No, we did not. We're all sitting here, okay. I'm mouthing off some of what I heard and some of what I experienced, but I'm still walking about the same Dumbo I was walking around 35 years ago, with my small mind and its conclusions and judgments and likes and dislikes. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
You look so confused. What's happening?
So when you said
Isse mat sun. Okay, ask the question.
You said you have to do both, right? You have to have the ability to feel, at the same time learn from how the West manages it. So the first thing was how to let go, and then second was, what do I learn from this event to not let this happen in the future?
What do I learn from this event to not let this happen again? How I can tell you. What did you do? Can I tell you something? Okay, let's make this into a relationship topic, okay? Just for 1 minute. All right? Let me tell you something. This is not anecdotal. This is mathematics. In the first 3 interactions, engagements with, it doesn't mean just boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, it could be any relationship. In the first 3, you will know the strength of that relationship, interaction, and the development area. The challenge in that relationship. I promise you, you know it in the first 3. If you're willing to look and listen. Anytime someone asks you, your friends say, oh, my father introduced me to a boy. Okay, how was it? Well, we met 3 times. How was it? He's very sweet, he's nice, he's this. But you know, I think he's a little too attached to his mother, but you know, and then he brought me flowers. When you hear yuck, but I'm not sure, that is your development area. I promise you that will be your challenge for the rest of your life in that relationship. How many of you can reflect back and see, oh wow, I saw that in the first 3, I just didn't pay attention to it, or I thought I was somebody, or I was not attached, or I was so interested in charming the person that I chose not to ignore what's going on. How many of you have noticed that? Look and see. I promise you it is the case. And then you have to ask yourself, if you're not looking at just friends and hanging out for a lifetime, oh my God, do I want to deal with this for the rest of my life? But we don't ask these questions because early in a relationship, there is no emotional negotiating that happens. You have nothing to risk. And just because you speak the whole night, my God, this is the best person, right? We could talk about everything. I told him everything. Yeah, you have nothing to lose. You're just mouthing off stories. You have to measure based on real time. How was your Christmas? How was your birthday? What's it like with your family? What happened with your brother? What happened with your sister? Those examples actually tell you how they will be with you. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Enough on relationships. After that, I have to coach you and you have to pay me.
Divi, we have some questions.
Yeah, please.
There are some 2-3 questions on how to manage time well. I'm not able to manage and complete the tasks on time. I get always late wherever I go. How to manage my time better?
It's very interesting. This is my theory. If you have so much time on your hands, right? Look, there are people who they do nothing and they say, I can't manage my time. And then there are people who do everything and somehow manage time. We know this, isn't it? If you don't have time, I think you should have a giant bank account. It means you're busy creating, doing, accelerating in life. You understand what I'm saying? But if you don't have a giant bank account and super amount of comfort, get off your tutu and do something. You know? You're stuck in your mind planning, thinking, organizing, strategizing, and then doing it again. That's all that it means. It means you need to take action. To manage time, you need to act. Be active, physically active. If you do research in Google, is that action? Yes or no?
No.
I'm asking the question again. If I do research, am I in action? No. If I go and talk to my friend about it, am I in action? No. It's just another name for Google. Just less informed, that's all. If you go and talk to an art of living teacher about it, are you in action?
No.
Hell no. It's not. You're just avoiding. That tells me that you're just scared. It's a chicken. Take some action and accept the consequences with a reasonable amount of due diligence, awareness, understanding, and then you have to move. If you are managing time, if you're struggling with time, I have to know that you're very wealthy. Because then I know you're busy doing things and you have too many things to do. But if you don't have a huge bank account and you're struggling with time, chicken. You're being a chicken. You're not taking action. You're not risking. Why are you not risking? Because you do not want the consequence. So you keep looking for a question basket, and then even when poor Gurudev gives the answer, you will still say, Bahu, I have to talk to you. And you know the answer Bahu is going to give you. Yeah. You have to act. You're stuck in your head. That's what it means.
If your loved one curses you, how to deal with it?
If your loved one curses you, meaning gali.
This is the question which has come from someone.
Okay, just let it be, you know, what to do. I was told a story that if you go to Siddhivinayak, actually this is a story that Anjana told me about her sister, or somebody, I don't remember. But today someone told me a story. They go to Siddhivinayak temple and there's a chua there, the mouse. No? So they whisper something in the mouse's ear, and then if you tell the mouse, I guess the mouse tells Bhavan, Ganeshi, and then it happens. You know this? Yes. Except there's somebody, I forgot, it was not your sister, but somebody else's sister. They talk a lot, you know? So they go to the ear and keep telling the story, and with the other hand, she covers the mouse's other ear. You all know that? You're shaking your head, yes. So it doesn't go out the ear. So don't cover your ear, you leave it open. You don't have to do what you do with Ganeshji's mouse, where you cover one ear and say, you hear it in one ear and out the other. You know what? One thing I have really learned, sometimes the hard way, is the more sharp and hurtful someone is in their action or in their words or in their choices, the more they are in pain. Have you, how many of you learned this? No? The more they are in, we use the word stress, you know, it's a very ubiquitous word, lightly used. But they themselves are in a lot of struggle inside, emotionally. Oftentimes feeling alone, isolated, unheard. You will see that person usually doesn't feel heard. Nobody's listening to me. And so then they get harsher and harsher. So, daya ki drishti se dekho. No? Just have the sense of compassion. Don't personalize it. Anyway, we're not that important, but we take everything personal. Oh, who cares about you? You know, just get on with it. No? Go. Any pani ki bottle there? No, I want this one. I don't know what's the word.
Didi, could you please elaborate on be established in self and then perform action?
Be established in self and then perform action. What if you just like went for it? Whatever it is you want to do, forget the quotes from the Gita and the big knowledge and ooh, I'm in the self and now I'm acting. My God, the moment we become like spiritual a little bit, we somehow forget to be human. Have you noticed? Yes or no? Oh, I don't need onion and I don't need garlic and I don't go to movies and I'm trying to establish myself in the self, the big self. And I'm trying to let go of attachment. And, oh my God, just live. Yes? देखो तुम लोग तो ठीक से हंसते भी तो नहीं Okay, just live for God's sakes and everybody else's, just live. You want to be established in the self and then do action, it just means go for it. In simple terms, go for it. If you fall off, shake it off and go for it again. That's it. It's that simple.
Could you please explain a little more on the casual body and how it plays a key role in the next work?
Chal. That means you cannot manage this birth. So you want to manage the next birth. If you're trying to manage your causal body for the next birth, you are screwing up your next birth. Can't, do you understand? You're sitting here thinking, planning. Do you know what a Brillo pad is? Do you all know what a Brillo pad is? So I'll just describe it. It's a wire mesh, and we use it to scrub pots. How many men know what that is? Because the girls went, yeah, it's a scrub, but it's out of little wire. And it's gucha wasa, If you try and manage with your buddhi and your thinking and your strategy and your intellect and your outsmartness, chalaki, you're going to turn your casual body into a Brillo pad. And then you will have that to deal with in your next birth. इसलिए हम कह रहे हैं छोड़ो. Stop managing things, just live. Just live. Go for it, 100%, whatever happened, go. The biggest problem why you want to manage your causal body, you don't even know what the words mean. I don't know what the words mean, but anyway, we use them because Gurudev said it, so, causal body. What are you talking about? You can barely manage your physical body. I forgot what I was going to say next.
Could you please clear the concept of making a choice and destiny? When should I actually do it or when should I just let go?
I'm telling you, this is another one of those relationship things. Read the question again.
Could you please clear the concept of making a choice and destiny?
I should create a concept. Is it concept? That's what you're saying? C-O-N-C-E-P-T?
Yes. Clear the concept,
Clear the concept.
Of making a choice and destiny. So when should I do it and when should I just let go?
If things didn't work out the way you want with that boy or girl, Talk to him. You wrote that question, right? I mean, who really cares? Really, who really cares? When is it a destiny and when is it a choice? Just do something and move. If it gives you peace in your mind to say it's a destiny, assume it's the truth. If it gives you peace in your mind and makes you dynamic to say this is a choice, then make it a choice. Everything in life is perception. It's a perspective. The only thing to learn is choose the perspective, the direction that works for you. Don't make concepts. You know, if it works for you to say this is destiny, then make it destiny. If it works for you to say this is a choice, then make it a choice. What do I mean by works for you? Mukt. If it frees you up, if it brings you back into some degree of energy and enthusiasm and freedom to say it's destiny, go there. Oh, this was my destiny. Shake it off and start again. If it gives you energy and enthusiasm to say this is a choice, then pick something and go for it. Yes? Honestly, tattoo it. Go for it. Tattoo it somewhere. Because I don't know what it is. We become spiritual and then we want to figure it all out. Yes?
Yes.
Figure it out. Sometimes I think that we go into spirituality because we want to avoid it. Knock it off. Knock it off. Go for it. Go live your life. You have knowledge, you have tools and techniques, you have wisdom, and you have grace. You have the Guru. If you mess it up, that's his problem. That should make you powerful, not feeble. Yes? But you want to think it through and decide, and because you're too chicken to make a decision, you add cloak of spirituality. Ooh, it's my destiny. Come on, just go. Yes or no? So are you done with her now?
Yes.
How does one perform powerful actions, yield best results, but still retain the freedom?
Look, that sounds like someone who really wants to do a lot and is a powerful person, right? How does someone perform powerful actions, attain great results? Opportunistic. Who doesn't want to risk? Who wants to get what they want with least effort? That's all that question says. Good luck. You know, good luck. Listen, powerful action, you know what's a powerful action? The one that you do. And the one that you're going to follow through on is what is a powerful action. Did you understand that second piece? Follow through on. You give your full force to it. And every time something goes a little left, a little right, a little down, a little, and you go crying, you know, and I need more advice, and I have to put a question in that basket never gets empty. It's the same old question. Oh my God, just keep going. A lot of you are parents, and you keep asking the same kind of questions about how do I move forward. Just move forward. Pick up your foot and plop it forward. You have to realize that in life, nobody, not even the Guru, can do it for you. Yes? Guruji told us to get married. What does that mean? He's going to come home and take out your trash? What does that mean? It means, go, you have blessings, now give your 100% and go. Will they bless my business? What does that mean? He's going to go show up and open your office every day. What does that mean? Answer your phone calls. No. It means you have the power of grace behind you if you should choose to act. If you should choose to be powerful enough to follow through. Yes? He can't do it for you. He can give you the juice to move. But you have to put your foot on the pedal to move the car. Car has got full gas. You have a car also. You have the key also. But you have to put your foot on the pedal and move. Yes?
After 84 million species, we get a human bird. And having got it, spent 80% in just livelihood activities, particularly job, business, 20% maybe spiritual aspects. How does one optimize this human bird for final goal?
Don't ask these stupid questions. Do you understand? Listen, see, the mind hears, again, that's just an opportunistic transactional question. How do I maximize and gain more and do more? What do I need to do that? I don't know if it's 84 million or 84,000, but I cannot comprehend 84,000 also. Can you? I have 84,000 lives. Can you comprehend that? मतलब दिमाग में नंबर बोल सकते हैं लेकिन उसका मतलब क्या है? Can we shut this off, please? उसका मतलब क्या है? Better. Now we're talking. It's just a lot of value, in my ear. Listen, can you comprehend 84,000? Comprehend means really embrace. Look, if you have had 40 years or 20 years of life, can you really totally take in 20 years? Only some things you remember, isn't it? Some other things have faded away. And actually even the painful memories have faded, isn't it? So when we say 84,000 or 84 million, but we don't deeply comprehend. If we actually understood that, you would naturally have an answer to that question. There are times, I know that this happens to me. Every Guru Purnima, I feel like I wasted another year. Every Guru Purnima. On Guru Purnima day, God bless, there's the good fortune to be in front. Even if you're not in front, he'll say, this is a time when a devotee looks back and how much the devotee has grown, what have they learned. And I always look back with, oh my God, I've wasted another year. I'm not learning, I'm not growing. Why didn't I know that? Why didn't I know that? Tumko hota hai na, aap sabko hota hai na aisa. See, when you were in 11th grade, 3 months into 11th grade, suddenly you learned something and you said, oh my God, why didn't I know this in 10th grade? If I knew this in 10th grade, I would have aced it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Like that, in hindsight, every year when I look back, I think, how many times Guru Dev said that, but it didn't register. I didn't understand. How could I have missed it? Don't we say that? So in that question, it's a very good question, as long as it's not a surface question. If you really deeply understand that I have a guru. I have all the tools and techniques, I have a guru. And it has taken me so much to be in this body with a guru. I'm not going to do these things, this. You will naturally drop all the strategic, small-minded survival mechanisms that you operate with. Did you understand that? Naturally, that small-minded mujhe, te, tujhe, tera, mera, acha, bura, naturally you will say, teri mercy. Not just guru ko. In a project, okay, we'll do what you want. No problem. No, I don't want to work with her, I want to work with her. Oh my God, those two make it. All this will drop, The most incredible thing about Gurudev is if you have ever seen, I remember the first time when it was one of those big satsangs, when he walks in a ram, on the stage. Of course, you all see now many of such things, but the first ones that I saw, so he comes off the stage and there's a back way to get off for him. And in the front is the stairs that the guests come. Samajh rahe na what I'm saying? From here the guests come, but there's a back door for Gurudev. And there's a crowd, you know how it is. The mob scene that's there. I was sitting on stage on the side there somewhere, and he walks a little bit this way and then turns around and goes into the mob, into the crowd. And the first response is to go protect him, right? And to push and pull. It was amazing. He was walking with zero resistance. It's very difficult to explain what I want to explain because there's no words. There was no push or pull. So what do you call that sthiti? जहाँ धक्का नहीं है, वहाँ खींच भी नहीं है. इस स्थिति को हम क्या कहते हैं? उसके लिए शब्द नहीं है. होगा संस्कृत में होगा, मुझे तो नहीं पता है. But he was just pure being without do or don't. There was total ease. And he was going in the crowd and the sea was parting, like the ocean parted for Moses, And he was going to pick up the flowers that someone had way over there. He felt them and he was going to grab those flowers from them. Do you understand? That thing happens, this sense of, yeah, this is it, a sense of deep acceptance. When you really see the gift, the opportunity that we have as human beings, I cannot hold that awareness of that opportunity. I don't know about you. It comes in glimpses. थोड़ी देर के लिए आता है, फिर the small mind comes and takes over. And again, the window opens and oh my God, what do I have? It doesn't mean now you go become a Swami. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you will live your life fearless and courage-free, like just in ease. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes? You will still be the father and the mother and the business owner and the professional and owner of a home and all those things. But there will be no resistance. Have you ever put your fingers through jello? Have you? There's no... It's so smooth before it hardens. If you move your fingers through jello, it really moves without any kind of friction. Life becomes like that then. And it's a good question because it's a place for us from time to time really say, what have I been given? What am I being stuck in? But unfortunately, even with the Guru, and even in our seva, and even in our sadhana, and even in our satsang, we take the same transactional tendencies of the world and put it here. So we operate in friction, in push and pull and like and dislike, and we're like a live wire cut. And then that question comes, how do I do it? Go deeper in that question, the first part of that question. You had a question, and then you can read the next one, but somebody had their hand raised. You have question, anything? Listen. Look, I was looking for a sitar concert and I found Gurudev. Pandit Ravi Shankar, it turned into cosmic musician. Yeah? Not a sitar player. Yeah? 88, 89, it's a long time. Long time. Oh, teacher training. I didn't go to any teacher training. One day Guruji just Shivratri night here, go. Where? Udhar jao. How many have done TTC? You know that process? Udhar jao? That's the process I'm doing since 87, 88, whatever it is. But the point is this, like you, like everyone in the room, we are just walking, doing the best we can. Don't demand to be perfect, and don't demand yourself to be right and wrong and judge, and I gotta fix this, and this is no good, and I'm no good, and they're better. Ye sab chhod do. If I had come before, I didn't do this, I should have done that. There is no before, there is no after. We are doing the best we can. That's it. Best you can. Play the role that is in front of you 100%. And kabhi Lakshman Rekha, you draw a line and say, you cross this, you're in trouble. You have to also have a limit about certain things in your life with yourself. See, we try to draw Lakshman Rekha for others. I'm saying with yourself. Also others, no doubt, but that's not a lesson we need to remind ourselves. No, with ourselves we have to draw a line. This I will not cross, no matter what happens. And you have to take some knowledge that you hear and apply it. Suna, keep your ear covered a little so it doesn't disappear. You understand? It should go in a little bit and sprout. Somewhere you have to apply some of it. Oh, but I don't get to talk to Guruji. You are so lucky. You do. It's not true. How many times you heard Guruji online or in satsang or by yourself when you're playing Ashtavakra or something, and you heard something and you said, wow, that's amazing. How many felt that? Everybody, right? He speaks for 1 hour, but 2-3 things. In that 1 hour, what does your mind say? आज तो गुरुजी ने बहुत सुंदर बात की. होता है ना? जो आपको दिमाग में आया, ये बात बहुत सुंदर थी और ये बात कड़क थी और ये बात ऐसी थी, आपके भीतर उसका थोड़ा भी गुनगुना हुआ ना, if you had some reason, that is the Guru talking to you for you. That is a direct conversation to you, for you, about you. Because what she finds ruminate, struck, was hit with, resonated with. You understand those words? And what you find will be very different. And even if it's the same thing, something happens to you when you hear some piece of knowledge, your mind says, oh, that means it's for you. You need to free up. You need to take the lesson. That's how you feel connected. Guruji is with me. समझ रहे ना? Like that, your connection and that grace increases. Otherwise, it becomes conceptual. आप समझ रहे हो?
Yes.
You have not come before or early or later. I tell you, every time you hear, even those little shorts on IG, on some those social media things, some you listen and you say so beautiful. Some you listen and you go again and you go again, and something makes you. And if you feel tightened up about it, that's your lesson. Pull it up, use it. 1 year, 1 month, 1 week, however long it takes to get it. Look inside. You have to look inside. Not feel happy just from listening to Guruji. You know? Some teacher, whoever, they come, they share, they talk to you. Something struck you, right? Right now I'm speaking for, 35 minutes or so. Yes? But something is sticking to you more than some other thing. Is it not?
Yes.
It's for you. हम निमित्त बने हैं गुरु के लिए. It's your good luck and your grace and your blessings and your merit that is coming to you. If you want, you take it. Apply it. Remember what I said. Everything in life is a perspective, a point of view. Choose the point of view that works for you, that would serve you. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm not saying I know. I'm not saying I don't know. I am saying in 35 years, what I have noticed is what strikes me when I hear Gurudev or some teacher, I say this is for me. My God, my Guru, my Lord has now just said, Beta, wake up. Look at this. No? It's a perspective. It's a choice. You know? And it's not easy. You see, you will not want to listen because it means you have agreed and you will have to die in the journey. And it is not easy. Because the survival, small, ego, conditioned mind wants to do only to get thicker, bigger, stronger, and live. It's afraid. It wants to live. But in its death is its biggest glory. Biggest. Whatever you want to call it. Grace. But we will not know. Why should I do it? They don't do it. ऐसा होता है ना, कितनी बार आप बोले हो, किसी छोटी मोटी चीज में बोलते हैं ना, हम भी बोलते हैं, सब लोग बोलते हैं ना, मैं क्यों करूँ, फिर उसको नहीं करना है तो मैं क्यों करूँ? होता है ना? मैं को बढ़ाना हो तो मत करो, मैं को छोड़ना हो तो करो. हाँ? There's always this choice. हम दुनिया की बात नहीं कर रहे. Outside, you do what you have to do. Guruji always says, business run through business principles. Your inner life run through spirit, through grace. No? So you have to choose. This goes back to this 84,000 million, whatever many lives. और कोई है प्रश्न है? नहीं ना? हाँ.
A while ago, what you shared about a message to what we get, which is connected to you. Today in the afternoon, when I got the message about you coming, I just googled about you, I got a video which says like it's the only problem that you have is that you need to accept. That video which I saw, it pulled me over here. I said like I don't listen to this lady more.
But you see, that's what I'm saying. There really are no accidents in that sense. You have a guru. So in life there are no accidents. And when we have a guru, when we do sadhana, when we're willing to look to something higher than the small, then the no accident rule becomes even more enhanced. You know, you're up leveling your delivery system. You know.
The fact of the matter is, I'm coming Art of Living after almost 5 years. It's been
Oh.
almost 10 years that I'm in touch with Art of Living, but it's been a gap of almost 5 years for me.
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
See, there's a thing. Why 5 years later? Time. And some message went. He listened. Okay, this is the okay. I'm going. I'm telling you, everything is set up in life so we can look inside. But we only look outside. The only way to look inside is if there is a mirror in front of you. Is it not so? Yes or no?
Yes.
So everything is a mirror. It's designed to look inside. If you say, oh, so sweet. Who is sweet? Who is sweet? If I say, oh, so sweet. Who is sweet? देखने वाला ना, जो दृष्टि समझ रहे हो ना? Oh, so difficult. Who is difficult? The glasses that you wear is what is reflected in front of you. If you say, no, it's such a nice person. कौन nice person कौन है? खुद को देखो. Change your perspective. I'm telling you, even in your life, in the world, in business, in family, and all that, even this you will succeed more. But then the mind says that is not practical. I'm telling you, it's practical. Success does not bring happiness, but happiness brings enormous success. This is neuroscience. Everything is a vibration. When you're happy, your vibe is powerful. It all comes behind you. No? Look at what Gurudev did. Washington DC, WCF, Mickey, Minnie like myself and Donald Duck, we all got together, ran around, did something, and then Washington DC, Delhi. Look at what we do. Just essay like that. But you let little things stop you. Oh, the organization, oh, the people in this group, oh, and I don't worry about you don't like them. You go shopping in malls. Do you like everything there? Do you? But you go to empty your pockets anyway. Isn't it? So empty your head here. Don't fill it up. Okay, is my time over now? Not yet? You have more questions? Yes.
When you do something which is objectively the right action, but later you feel guilt of it. Is that the right thing?
You have any idea that I can hear you? I cannot.
Can you hear me now?
बोलना फिर मैं कहती सुनती हूँ.
So when you do something which is objectively right at the moment, but later you feel guilt about it, is it right or wrong?
Neither. It's good for the moment And then everything is changing. We have this idea what is right now should remain right for the rest of our life. Yes or no? There is nothing like that. It's right now, it works. You know what, I used to teach a course, and in that course, there was no, is it right or is it wrong? The question was, is it working for me now, or is it not working for me now? That is the question. Rag or dvesh is in right and wrong. Is it working for me or not working for me is in the present moment. So whatever you're thinking about hypothetically, and trust me, I know, that hypothetical question that you have to ask yourself, when I made the decision, it was working for me. That's why you made the decision. Now circumstances of life itself has transformed, changed. So again, you got to go revisit and say, I want to stick to that first choice I made. What do I need to do to make it so that it continues to work for me? If you think like this, the burden goes out of your head. Working and not working. How do I make it work now? Because it's dilly-dallying. If you think like this, the pressure reduces, and then some prerna, some grace comes through to say, I don't have the answer, but I'll do this anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes or no? You have to give me a very specific example, because it's a very broad one. The right that's right now and wrong later. Just choose again, and the choosing can be the same choice. You feel powerful when you make a new commitment. And the new commitment can be to the same thing. Maybe the new commitment is this is done. Fine. But then follow through. Remember what I said. You want to choose and not follow through. And you get afraid of the consequences. No? Anything else? Yes.
How do I get over this culprit? I think I blame myself very often and end up being a pushover multiple times.
How do I get over making myself a culprit? I think I blame myself and then become being a pushover. How do we do that? Push back. What do you mean? You know, look, let's say we are friends and you blame me. What you're doing to yourself, let's say you do to me. And you see me coming across the street. Will you want to go towards me or away from me? You will go away, no? हम सामने से आ रहे हैं और तुम मुझ पर इल्जाम लगा रहे हो, तो मेरी ओर आप आओगे या दूर जाओगे? दूर जाओगे ना, ऐसे जैसे मुझे देखा भी नहीं, ऐसे करके हाँ, oh Rajshree, I didn't see you. Now you have to take so much effort and so much energy to I didn't see you, and then you feel stupid because you think they know, and so much happens. Right? Now, if you blame yourself, if you make yourself to be a bad person, not worthy, not good, all this stuff, will you go inward towards yourself or will you deflect outside away from yourself? You will cross the street. You will go on the other side, correct? Yes? Let me tell you something. Sometimes blaming ourselves is a way to avoid consequences of a choice. Did you hear me?
Yes.
It becomes so easy to be, I'm terrible, I'm so bad, or I do this and I don't know, and then they told me so I got pushed over. It's a nice, convenient story for not making choices and not being responsible and accountable for the consequences of your choices. This disempowers all of your spirit. समझ रहे हो? It's so much better to make a choice and fail than not choose and hide. Because choosing and failing makes you powerful. Choosing and doing what you know you can do again and again and again, even if you win, will not empower you, will make you weak inside, insecure inside. We think it's the other way around. If I win, then I become strong and powerful and, That's not the case. It's if you choose, fail or win, you become powerful. The power comes the moment you decide and you act, not when the result comes. See, Arjun was never told that you will win. He was just told to act, choose and act. And the moment he decided, okay, now he becomes, the Gandhi, suddenly he has strength and power and goes for it. Act, choose. You're so afraid of making mistakes, and it's not that you're afraid to make a mistake. You're afraid that if you make a mistake, what will someone say about me? Yes or no? Yes. You're afraid of someone's opinion. That's why you don't want to make a mistake. It's not that you're afraid of making a mistake. You're afraid of someone's judgment about you. That's what's driving you. This is the killer. Are you hearing me? Yes. This one point, don't be a football. It is so subtle. Even when no one is in the room, you are by yourself in a room, you are being a football. We are being a football. That's how much we are conditioned to people please. Yes? Yes. For little things, what I should wear. You don't just wear for yourself. Oh, like me today. I have to go to satsang. What should I wear? I was happy in my pajamas. But I couldn't show up here in my pajamas. Yes or no? So I had to wear, Swamiji might want to wear jeans, but he's now stuck in that skirt. I'm just saying, I'm giving you a small example. Of course, you have to behave according to the norms of life and society, but everything revolves around someone's judgment. No? Even in the important things. And you will see, no one has time to think about you. No? You just do something because you're really hiding from the consequence. That's why you're being a pushover. Fail. So what? The word fail means I got a lesson. Redefine the word. I understood more. Oh, I got it. I didn't see that before. Also, this is the other thing. When you learn something about yourself, you have to have a little bit of wonder, oh my God, can I tell you something I didn't know? Swamiji, all this time I was sitting here, this, I didn't know. And then isn't that amazing? You have to look at it from that perspective, like when you eat some good food, this is so amazing. Like that, with energy and enthusiasm for the discovery. But we don't do that. I didn't know, I should have known. But then how should I fix it? Stop trying to fix it, don't fix it. Be exactly as you are, just be happy. Just do it. No matter what you achieve, somebody's going to do more, somebody's going to do less. Correct? So, Okay? I think that's enough. Tell me the time. I don't know. 7. We were supposed to start at 5. See how timely I am? Okay. That's enough, no? One more budget? You want a budget? आप लोग बहुत enthusiastic हैं ऐसा देखो हंसने में झिझक, रोने में झिझक, चिल्लाने में झिझक, गाने में झिझक, बोलने में झिझक, एक्शन में झिझक, हाँ या ना में झिझक. Who wants a life like that? Oh my God! No? Like you're half buried. Isn't it? Of course you can't breathe. Have cheese, Vijija. You have to really just. I see no young people, 20s, 30s, and they are like older than me. Like you, when I was in my 20s, 30s, you would have been in trouble now. No? It's very important. You have a guru. Why are you going to be like half dead, half alive? Just go. Let's just go. What? Everything is a deal. Oh, should we go out to eat dinner? I don't know. Should we go to eat dinner? Where do you want to go? Pizza? Oh no, I had pizza yesterday. Okay, Thai food? No, I had Thai. Okay, okay, God, all the fun is gone because you're going in the head. Just let's start walking and eat. Isn't it? Everything is jhana and naik jhana. Okay, what are we going to do? Tomorrow morning, where should we go? My God. Itna sara khane. I was, like 3 weeks ago in someone's home. I was there 2 days. First thing in the morning, what are we going to have for breakfast? Hopefully food. Okay, I understand. Didi, what do you like? Whatever you like. No, Didi, what do you like? What are my options? You say, no, anything you say. Okay, so me, I like the easy thing. I don't want somebody in the kitchen a long time. And, for me, it's like a car. What is the best car? The one that comes with a driver. I don't care about the rest. What is the best food? The one someone else cooks. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. So you say, okay, how about poha? You have to just wet them. Done. Oh, poha? No, poha to kal khaya tha. ठीक है. Upma? What about upma? No, upma to suji hai? Ghar mein suji hai? Okay, finally they decide on something and we eat breakfast, and while we're eating breakfast, what are we discussing? Okay, this is a very joyful life. And during lunch? What is the conversation during lunch? नाश्ता. आप चाय पीते हो या कॉफी? नहीं, हम चाय कॉफी नहीं पीते. अच्छा, नींबू पानी? नहीं, नींबू पानी हम नहीं लेते. It's too sour. मांग लेंगे, हमको जो भी चाहिए मांग लेंगे. अच्छा, आप दोनों क्या खाओगे? बच्चे कहाँ हो? बच्चे 35-year-olds का. Then dinner. खत्म होता है डिनर पे खत्म होता है? बिल्कुल नहीं. थोड़ा बाहर जाकर कुल्फी लेकर आए. Oh my God! And there's a big discussion. Can you imagine the size of the discussion on whether we should buy a business or not? How long that must go on? Come on, just let's go. Breakfast, okay? Let's go in, do something. You understand, know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Really, to me, I think, oh, if you bury me, it will be more happy and good. These kind of lukewarm, dribble, drabble, kya? In my head, I'm thinking, very, very great, joyful life you have here. Of course, you have to discuss what to eat, what would you like, but there is tension in that decision. That's what I'm talking about. You know, it's not joy, it's tension. And then, oh, मैंने बोला था ना pizza नहीं खाना चाहिए था. I told you we should not have pizza. We should have had Thai food. Okay. They don't stand up at the right moment and say, no pizza, let's go for Thai. It's only they go for pizza and then they complain about the pizza so they can sound powerful because, oh, Thai was better. Did you understand what I said?
Yes.
And then if you say, let's leave the pizza, I don't mind, let's now go to Thai, you think they say yes? No, because now you have to be responsible for the choice and the consequence and someone's judgment. No, next time. Which I'll know now, we're going now to Thai. Then when we get to Thai, the pizza guy is going to say what? This is worse than the pizza. Yes or no? This is how we own power, indirectly, with this like icky, lukewarm stuff, instead of bold and straight. Pizza. However it is, enjoy it and go. So today when you go home, okay.
That's why we are going to marriage some reception. There will be plenty of.
Oh. You're going to a reception?
Yeah.
One song, one bhajan, yes?
Yes.
All of you sing 100%. And whatever you want to let go of, just have the faith. At the end of that bhajan, booked. I'm done, I'm free. My Lord is with me, I'm free. You guys throb the Guru. Just recognize this. That's what's in your nervous system. What will you hold on to? Say, just, I'm done. Okay?
Yes.
That's our blessing and intention. Come, let's sing.
Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe Govinda Radhe Jaya Gopal 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 Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe Govinda Radhe Jaya Gopal